Gonna make a change for once in my life. Alright, 2H. F2B. People keep on trying. Believers keep on believing. Said people, 'cause it won't be too long. I am live. Yes. Drawing Michael Jackson part 3. Is it part 3 of this? I believe it is. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay, this time I am drawing for real. I think the camera looks kind of... I think that is slightly better. Fukuko, hello. You can hear me great. Yeah, I had to go back to the old setup because what I was trying to do the whole week didn't work. So, yeah. I just have to keep playing the copyright-free music and see how long I can last. It's either that or get a new computer or just stream only on Twitch. Thank you, Artixia. How are you? Did you even miss me? Or what happened while I was gone? Also, there's going to be an ad in 40 seconds. Equipment trouble? No, I was just trying something new the whole week with a different plugin for OBS so that I could play regular music on here and have it send like different audio tracks for YouTube, but it was too much, so it didn't work. Now I have to go back to the old way. I'm just checking things. Today I am going to draw for real. The ad is going to start in 1 second, I think. Plain scientist experiment, yes. Yeah, I'm always trying different things, trying to improve and see what, like, the music. I want to play my music. You're probably, oh no, Artixia, you don't have the ad because you subbed. Hey, it's okay. We're here for your singing and occasional drawing. Every once in a while, I like to draw, you know. Have a pencil in my hand and try to do something on the sketchbook. So yeah, I just got a haircut today. I don't know if it's better or worse. I think it's better. And I have this thing on here that shows me the ads. I think the ad is running now. I don't know. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 31 minutes. So I guess it's 3-minute ads every 30 minutes on Twitch. But yeah, hopefully you can see me completely fine now. If I manage to fix the issues. With this setup, we should be good. It's like the simple setup. In quotations, simple. I don't have the ads because I'm your faithful sub. I noticed the haircut looking fresh. Thank you, thank you. Is that, yeah, Andrea? Nice emotes. The thing is, I got a haircut like the first day I started streaming, but they barely cut anything off because I was gonna grow out my hair way longer. But it's just like, it's too much. I got tired of it. Getting on my face, you get sweaty. And since I like to do exercise and, sports, it's better to have it a little bit shorter. Okay, so yeah, I don't need this. I don't need this thing on here for my setup. X, quick actions, save. It's already 4:30. I think I'm gonna stream for 3 hours today. I may be playing basketball later on. Cloud looks ready to sweep some hearts. Ah, oh, come on, please. I'm just here for the art. Yeah, I remember you mentioning something. Yes. Today's Thursday, and usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays I play basketball. No problem with the stream on my side. Okay, all right. So if it's working, we may begin. I'm gonna play this music and see if, hopefully I don't get a strike on YouTube. It's just gonna be house, just chill house music. You did some progress on your drawing. Well, can I see it? Are you able to show your progress here? Let me know if I can show it on stream or if it's personal. Man, I haven't done anything in this drawing for almost a week. Feels like a very long time. And there's a lot left here, believe it or not. We need to chill. It's good. Yeah, you're a bit more confident now. Good to hear it. It was looking good the last time I saw it. So let's see for this. Some areas need to be way lighter. May I send the link here, or whisper is better? If you wanna show it here for everybody, then you can post a link on here. And if you just want it to be for my eyes, then you can whisper it to me. Still not 100% happy with it. It's getting there. Okay. You will whisper. Fair enough. By the way, Fukuko, if you're still around, how are you? So I need to get some highlights on here. At least I have the expression, and the eyes I think are pretty good where they should be. But yeah, some areas, this, I don't know why this got so gray. Hold on a second, I have received a whisper with a huge link. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely more toned. I think you have more detail on the hair, as I try to do it on here. You got some highlights on the hair, on the face. I like that part of the nose. The hands are there. Very interesting, like, composition that you chose, is what I'm saying. Kind of looking off to the side, and there's a certain expression on your face. Yeah, it's looking good. I really like the lips and the eyes. All right, keep going. Oh, you need one of these? You could probably get them on Amazon. This is the Tombow? Tombow? Did they change the name? Pretty sure it's a B. Is this gonna focus? There it is. I don't know, sometimes it focuses, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, it's the Tombow Mono Zero eraser. And of course I recommend the kneaded eraser. And these really last such a long time. I'm fine. I visited Kyoto yesterday, so I'm glad I can see you today. How was your trip? Did you end up going to Colombian restaurant? Hello, Toast. So I was on Paystream yesterday, last night, as you are aware, and it came to my attention that we are out of cheese bread. So let me know how that situation is going. Visited Kyoto to have a veggie lunch. Kazi tried. Okay. I almost have never tried veggie food because I mean I like meat, so thank you. I have a hard time looking at the camera, but I find pictures not staring at the camera interesting. They are interesting. It's more, especially if it's spontaneous, kind of random, more natural. We are still out of cheese bread. My God. In the year 2026? Yeah, we demand the cheese bread, man. How long are you gonna be in strike for? Is there anything we can do? What do you need from me, Toast? The ear. You think it's simple? It's not. There are so many shapes in the ear. I think I have avoided the ears so far in the other drawings. I don't have the money to get more. Yes, Tombow with a W at the end. T like Tom and then Bow. Mono 0. Yes. I forget if this has a certain... It says ultra fine 2.3 millimeters. Made in Japan. I wish I could show you this. Hold on. There, so far so good. It focuses and then it doesn't. Anyway, I thought you made the cheese bread. I feel tricked. Well, did you run out of ingredients? The dough, the cheese. What else do you need? Eggs, some flour, maybe sugar. Ooh, what is this remix here? Polvillo. Yeah, I think that is flour. I was trying to screenshot it and got it blurry again. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it does that. See, like it's trying, and then it gives up. Well, he makes the bread itself, I think. And for that you need the ingredients. I worked at a bakery. I don't know if I've told this. I worked at 2 bakeries. That was my first job. And my most difficult job, I would say. We could be more than just part-time lovers, says the song. Yeah, that's it's toast. Toast is toast. Although actually there's a new streamer and her name is Seuss Toast, I think. So not to be confused with Toast Person number 2. I mean, this remix is good, but I definitely enjoy the original better. If you guys have heard the song, it's called SOS by Avicii. Can you hear me, SOS? Toast is our toast. The streamer is sus for real. Just kidding. It's like SOUS. Kinda Frenchy sounding. Sus, si toast. I'm really kind of taking a risk here playing that music, so we'll see how it goes. This is gonna be the test. I'm gonna start pushing the limits on YouTube. Because I wasn't able to monetize the other music anyway, so. You're playing with words. Yeah, I got you. I see what you did there. I have this itch to go like so many different places because there's so much left to do for this. I still haven't seen the Michael Jackson movie. De verdad que está viendo muy bien, muy bonito MJ. Gracias, Artixia. Thank you very much. It's looking a lot better than when I started. And then I made that change. I moved everything up. The mouth is gonna be tricky, I tell you what. Those teeth. The change was 100% worth it. I'm glad you feel that way. And it was right at the beginning too, so it was good. Oh god. I took the wrong one. Alright, so let's get a little bit lighter in here. Cosas que pasan en vida real. What's up with this over here? How deep is your love? That's a throwback. I used to really enjoy no, I mean I still do. EDM from like 2016. I think that was peak. MJ's movie starts as of June 12th in Japan. I'm waiting for. Ah, okay, you have to wait a little bit. It came out here like 2 weeks ago. And I've pretty much only heard good things. People are enjoying the movie. Do you think they'll ever make a movie about Fujikazi? Pero pues anda en directo. Is special a process. En vivo y en directo. Cualquier cosa puede pasar. Oh, did you? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed. Man, I missed the notifications here. Hydrate, blink. 2 for 1. I still have to fix the sounds for the alarms. Complete tasks. Yes. Mr. Krabby, welcome in. How was your day? I have not seen it, but same. Yeah, I think I might see it this weekend. Moving stuff around here so I can see the alarms better. Just drag myself out of bed. You're in Australia. Man, I always forget what the... It's late in Australia, isn't it? Maybe like or maybe not. Isn't it like 11 a.m. in Australia? At least a wink there. Why is it so difficult to wink without, or with closing, without closing your mouth while you wink? I guess it's just not the same. 7:15 a.m. Oh, it's early. Okay. Then you're just waking up to a brand new day. And I hope that it's going to be fantastic for you. Get some breakfast. Listen to some music. Oh, wow. So Toast says, cheese bread recipe in Spanish. De almidón dulce, 500 gramos, 2 huevos. O uno de leche entera, 250 mililitros, vaso de aceite, media cucharada rasa de sal, sopa. Un paquete de queso parmesano rallado, un plato lleno de queso semicurado y 350 gramos queso mozzarella rallada en el rallador. Cuanto más queso, más delicioso quedará el pan. Thank you. I feel like this should not be for free. We are literally getting the secret formula for the cheese bread. And so the key ingredient there is the cheese. You're saying the more cheese, the better. Cheese it up, as they say. Okay. That makes 40 cheese breads. I don't know if I have space in the oven for that many cheese breads. This part is kind of weird, but I've been struggling with this area the whole time. Let's do some highlights here for the hair. Oh, I feel the same. Toast giving it up for free? Yeah, what are we giving up for the recipe, Toast? What do you need from us? I'll probably draw a cheese bread at some point. It's free. It's for us. From the kindness of his heart, he has provided the secret formula. Thank you so much, Toast. You are a saint. A saint and a bread. It reminds me, there's a Venezuelan saying. It translates to you're a bread from God, which means like you're a good person. I remember I had a ex-girlfriend who used to call me that. Un pan de Dios. Isn't that jawline a bit at a diagonal angle? This one, yes. See, it's hard to figure out like what's happening here. Yeah, this is diagonal right here. You mean more diagonal? Holy bread, pan de Dios. Yes. Yeah, she said you are un pan de Dios. I'll figure it out. I think this should be, easy to fix. Say the picture, I mean. No, wait. What do you mean? I'm gonna soften some of these areas. I haven't drawn in like 5 days, and I feel like I'm learning how to draw again. Can I do this? I'm on mobile, so I don't know. I was just asking. Yeah, no, you can. It's probably easier for you to see in mobile. Me puse nerviosa. Tranquila, Artixia. Tranquila. Tranquila. So this goes in a little bit more. Bueno, pero no me sacuda. Why you little? Like Homer with Bart Simpson. Your shoes go flying. Oh, wait a minute. I was like over here. I am now thinking that this may be too tall. Dance away, guys. The weather is kind of mysterious today. I don't know if it's gonna rain again or if it's gonna be a nice afternoon. Those eyebrows a bit kind of sharp. I wonder how I can get a dance emote, like from me. I already have the smiling emote. Let's call it nice. I guess yeah, that one could be a like a musical emote. That is the nice emote. I still want to change the prefix for my emotes, but I don't think that's allowed yet. Maybe when I get to partner. Some French house music that we're listening to. You said several times that you'd like to come to Japan. When and which city? I'm very curious. Definitely Tokyo. But aside from that, I'm really not sure where else I would like to visit. I don't know much about Japan. I guess I'm curious. What's the other one that I always hear people? Osaka? I think Osaka is popular. I would like to experience, you know, the nature places, but also the city as well, you know, with like technology, with commerce. There's a page that allows you to animate pictures for emotes. It does lower the quality, I think, but you get to play with it. This one used to be just the waving arms banana. And you made that one yourself? Ooh, you should whisper that page to me, please. I think for this one, I'm actually going to do a little bit of the background already, just so I know where Osaka is much more laid back city. Laid back. Okay. Alrighty, 1 minute. Okay. I would have to I would just have to watch like some tourism videos about Japan and see what videos or what videos what cities are good. Remember to blink. Yes. Where is Mr. Beast when you need him? Yes, I am blinking. I am salivating. I am drinking. The drinking, the sinking, the Toron Zatan. Your drawing is nice. You're a great artist. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Tokyo and Kyoto. You must see. And Mount Fuji. Got it. Tokyo and Kyoto. You can make both of those words with those same letters, right? I have a little bit. I need to save some water here. Hydrate. How many? I'm losing track of the 1, 2, 3. You're saying finish that water and nobody gets hurt. Fine. I have to change my contact lenses. I think these are getting old, so it's making my eyes very dry. Look at this. What the heck happened here? And I feel so slow today in terms of the art. The good thing is this background is going to be way easier than Fujikaze. This is just basically like blurry shapes in the background. Toast is going crazy with the redeems. You want George to take a pee? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, the more I drink, the more likely I am to take a break. Maybe. And a darker part over here. I know it looks like I'm maybe ruining the drawing, but trust me. You have to trust me, guys. Always trust the streamer. And I feel weird with this haircut. Oh, she's getting the chancla ready. Artixia is furious. I'm gonna feel weird for like a week with this haircut. No panic button yet. No, not at all. This is fine. Like the meme. The dog in the burning living room. Pero se te ve muy bien, gracias. I definitely feel more fresh and clean. And like free of, you know, of my vision. Oh yeah, that there's so many cats in here. So many cats on Twitch. Feeling sexy and free, like glitter is raining on me. What is that from? I mean, I'm not feeling the glitter yet. I've noticed, yes, a lot of cat folk out there, yes. That's probably the easiest way to get to the top here on Twitch. To either be a cat or have a cat. And draw a cat. Domino Jesse J 2011. I'm not super familiar with Jesse J's music. Wasn't she a judge in The Voice? What country was that? The Voice, Huh. The UK? I thought she was a judge somewhere. Be the cat. As KOG as it's fluffy and cute. As Koji as Co space G as it's fluffy and cute. There's many creatures that are fluffy and cute. For example, pandas and squirrels. I think dolphins used to be popular, and they've kind of died down in popularity. Oh, as long as it's fluffy and cute. Oh, it's like what you were saying yesterday, how you imagine clouds taste. Fluffy and sweet. Like cotton candy. Oh. I was wondering where this guy went. Man, this is gonna be so dirty now. So dirty. I have to clean it. Clouds are yummy. They're soft and delicious, I'll tell you that much. In fact, maybe I'll add some clouds over here in this very drawing. Why are you embarrassed? Don't be. It's a perfectly normal thing to say. Listen, if you like clouds, you like clouds, right? I think I can do something cooler for the background, but signature clouds are always welcome. That was kind of like my thing for my graphite drawings. I just started to make cloud figures in the background. It's kind of abstract, but I base it off of clouds, and then I just change up the design a little bit. All right, so what do I need to do for this drawing? I have to figure this out by myself. Message retracted by Fukuko. You typed something and then you took it back? How dare you? What are you hiding from the chat? So I'm looking at the ads here. Oh, okay, yeah, it shows me it starts in 7 minutes, the next ad. I've received some notifications here. Some whispers. And what is this? And your stream streak broke. Okay. I'm not concerned about breaking streaks.
Soldier, keep on marching on. Head down till the work is done. Waiting on that morning sun.
I'm really curious as to how complicated it's gonna be to fight off the copyright claims for this music, because it's one long video, but the system is real, like they capture everything. So I'm gonna get like a list of like 50 different songs on YouTube, and so that's why it's so complicated to monetize something like this. I had to do an acrylic self-portrait for class December. Did some cartoony clouds as background since I needed something. What are the odds? And it was meant to be. You can do clouds for the background as long as it feels natural and it becomes part of the drawing, right? So for this one, it's not just like I'm gonna have a floating cloud over here, right? That would be kind of random, but I kind of make it's like clouds are all around. Tokyo became Japan's capital as of 1869. Before, Kyoto was Japan's capital as of 894 that year. Wow, so they changed it. It was the capital for 1,000 years, and then they changed it. I think they did that recently with. I feel like they've done that with Brazil many times, where it used to be Brasilia, and then it was Sao Paulo, and then they changed it to another one. Where is Toast still here? Toast, tell us about the history of Brazil's capital. I'm curious about it too. Bots again. Those damn bots. They wanted to do that with Colombia actually, to change the capital from Bogota to Medellin. I usually sleep in history classes. Okay. Well, what is the current capital though of Brazil? Toast is only awake for the cheese bread classes, it appears. Distrito Federal. Okay, DF. But the actual what's the actual city? You're trying to get around the question? You're avoiding the question, Toast. Now we got some Halsey remix here. Does anyone else here like Halsey? I think she has an awesome voice. Oh, the city I won't know. What? We're gonna have to do some history trivia. Alright, I'm gonna work from left to right. There's something here about his eye. It's supposed to be looking up a little bit. Yeah, he's looking up. Isn't it still Brasilia? Then it was the other way around, I guess. Before it used to be Sao Paulo, then you know what? We have technology. Capital of Brazil. Wait a minute. Stop the music. Brazil has had three capital cities in its history: Salvador from 1549 to 1763, Rio de Janeiro from 1763 to 1960, and Brasilia, which has been the capital since 1960. Brasilia was intentionally built from scratch in the country's center to stimulate inland development and move political power away from the coast. Okay. And then it goes into like the whole spiel. Very good. Now we know. Oh my god, this is such a good song. I wish we could hear the original. This is by Gigi D'Agostino. Oh my god, that is such a good song. All right. The dance emotes. No, go ahead. Got some nice piano on there. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. I'll fly with you. Mr. Krabby says, I'm still catching up with Yugoslavia, now several countries, some internationally recognized and not others. It's the reason no one can say how many countries make up Europe. Make up your own bloody minds. It's with like the Soviet Union, right? Separated from Russia. And then wasn't Ukraine? Yeah, well, something like what you're saying. Ukraine was part of Russia, and then it became independent, and all these things. But it's kind of recent history. For example, most African countries gained their independence in like the 1940s, which is kind of recent considering the grand scheme of things. So this, let's see. I also get confused with the capital of Australia. I always want to say that it's Sydney, but it's of course not Cindy, or Cindy, Sydney. And it's not, what's the other one? Is it Perth? What is the capital of Australia? Is it Perth? I learned history over 50 years ago. My brain can't handle all the changes. Well, history is always evolving, right? It's like something that you have to update every now and then because we are actually living in history. Canberra is the capital. See, I wouldn't have thought of that. We are literally part of history. So it's always changing. I remember when we were learning about Christopher Columbus back in grade school, right? I was like, 7, 8 years old, and how most people thought, or at least they showed him as like a hero, right? Oh my God, he discovered America and he, like modernized the Western Hemisphere and did all this. And then, as I grew up, his image just slowly started getting like tarnished. And now he's just a straight up like villain. Just a terrible person for everything he did. Maybe a genius, right? A genius explorer, but a terrible person. And now it is raining again. Maybe I won't play basketball tonight. Well, that Streamlabs got me with the links. Brazil is smart, like Australia. Make a special capital, send your politicians there, and forget about them. Send them to the island, I say. Send every politician to the island. And let them fend for themselves. There's more people, regular people, than politicians. We can overtake them. Correct. Says toast. It's such a cozy type of day for me right now. A little bit gloomy, kind of dark, rainy, I was kind of lazy this morning. So these are the right shapes that I'm getting here, but I have to go in and fix the eyes, and I'm going like here to here. More like this. But still working my way around. I always like to work the whole image for cohesiveness. Try to go down here. The sound of rain is just so beautiful, right? Very pleasing to the ear. One of the best sounds. Agreed. Yes. I just get this sudden urge to be like in my bed with the sound of rain. But I have things to do. Sorry if I went a little quiet. The day was a bit heavy, winding down. Yeah, no worries. What went on in your day? Tell us how it went, Artixia. You're a teacher. Okay, yeah, there's a lot that I don't know about you. About most people on here. What do you teach? And man, I don't think I could ever be a teacher. That requires so much energy, right? With any type of age groups. Because if you're a teacher for little kids, like they're, 5, 6 years old, they're gonna be so active, just, bouncing around the whole place. So a ton of energy. And if you're a teacher for kids in like high school, teenagers, then maybe not as much, but what you're teaching probably requires more, like intelligence, like work, effort, right? More serious information. Giving class and rain, wanting the bed. Yes, this is what I'm saying. We are all wanting the bed here. And also, if you teach, that's probably a long day. It's a full scheduled day, I'm assuming. Maybe like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Is this another remix of this song? We could be more than just part-time lovers. At this moment, I'm teaching 5 to 12-year-olds elementary. Okay. Kids aren't much of a problem though, it's the adults sometimes. Really? Like the other teachers? Or the parents? Kids like dancing and singing. Very good. Maybe nowadays, kids entertain themselves on their phones. I don't know what the rules are in school anymore. But, if they're able to go on their phones, then I guess they're always distracted. Back in my day, you had to be creative. It's raining hard now. Oh man, yes. No phones allowed. Good. I think that's better. That way they have to learn communication skills. So I am sure that you're tired, Artixia. and that you want some quiet time, you know. I'll try not to yell into the mic, but rather speak softly, maybe like this. I don't know if this this maybe has become a bit of like a ASMR for the ears, or maybe it's muffled altogether. I have no idea. There's no way for me to hear what I am saying right now. Only you, the audience. Anyway. Oh, I teach English. Imagine with all the typos I make here. You teach English in Puerto Rico. Well, that you're learning as well. See, that's the thing. If you teach something, you're learning at the same time. So it works both ways. I think in a way streaming does help. I wouldn't say it's the same as like teaching, because I don't think I am teaching right now, but just talking about it, having people, you know, comment and some feedback, that's helpful. You do, okay. This part of the hair can be a little bit tricky because, yeah, like I don't have to copy it exactly the same, right? And no one's gonna know. But there are certain like curls, certain ways of the hair that are, you know, that are particular for each person. So you kind of have to be accurate. It's not like for him I can just draw any curly hair, right? Very distinct. That's right, but typos I make here are just me being distracted most of the time. Or it could be autocorrect. I find that it happens sometimes for me. I type something normal in the chat and you see something different. I'm like, man, this is embarrassing, but it's fine. How long have you been teaching? There'll be nothing left for no one. No. At work, changes are happening. To not being informed of these is just a bit stressful. I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, schools are complicated, right? Maybe they should be more transparent, especially with the teachers. I've had the title since 21 years old. So you've been a teacher since you were 21. That is very young. I think some teachers start very young, and that's why you see them, you know, being at school for like 40, 50 years. Looking at my phone right now, but I don't want to show on camera. Oh! So far there may be basketball tonight. It's been a while. I mean, you're still young. I'm sure. Hello, Dine. How are you doing? By the way, thank you so much for the coffee request. I just got it recently. Another video for Eric. Somebody else requested a video of the band. I think it was Heat, H-E-A-T. So I'll be doing that reaction, I think, tonight, and then get to yours the day after, Saturday. Amazing picture. Thank you so much. I don't think I have been working on this as long. Since I took a break this week, I was trying to fix technical difficulties. I might be using profile pictures of 10 years ago. Oh, what? So you're baiting. Yes, he was with Heat for 10 years. I have never reacted to Heat, so it's gonna be my first time. Artixia, were you born in the 90s? That's gonna be my question. Are you a 90s baby? And you know, with going back to Eric, I just reacted to his cover of You're the Voice, and that was pretty amazing. I don't know if you're interested in something like this, but he made a small documentation, like a documentary. 80s. Dine, you were Dine, you were born in the 80s. Artixia, you were born in the 90s. So many streamers had tech problems this week. Yeah, I heard. I don't know, it was a weird week. I was trying to... I don't know if you were here, Mr. Krabby, but you know, I've been trying to fix the music for the channel, and so I had to download a plugin for OBS, and like it worked. Technically it worked, but my computer wouldn't handle it. My computer is too old to handle the truth. It's called To Hell and Back. I would be interested. I have reacted to documentaries before, interviews, entire albums, and like I mentioned in the recent reaction video to Eric, I reacted to the entire John Farnham Age of Reason concert of 1988. So I react to whatever, you know, people want me to watch. I am open-minded. So Artixia, yeah, you're from the 90s as well. You're still young. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. It's about his music and his story. It's only, it's very short, 6 to 7 minutes. Like me, too old to handle the truth and the change of history as we know it. He explains something about his life. I am from the 80s. Okay. You heard the whole concert? It was amazing. Yeah, I reacted to the entire concert. It took me 2.5 hours, but it was well worth it. It was an experience. So yeah, a 7 minutes documentary. I could totally react to that. In fact, I think that was my record for longest reaction. 2 hours and 26 minutes. No breaks, nothing. But that's how I wanted to do it, right? I didn't want to break up the concert into segments. That hasn't come up on my list yet. When you feel sore. What? What are you? What are these? You're all typing like a line each, so I'm trying to keep up the. Or maybe you only hear it. It helps to understand his songs. I could check it out by myself as well if I have time. We'll go watch it later. Yeah, do it. Do it. But if you're gonna do it, get some popcorn and everything. Oh, we gotta stand up and stretch. I'm actually gonna stand up and stretch. I fixed the wording on there. No need to do it now, just friendly reminder. No, you sent it now, I have to do it now. His whole original album is really personal. Gotcha. For Eric, you're referring to? The Redeem. Hello, Mel. How's it going? I am tasked with standing up and stretching, so I think I'm going to do that. Do I have to do it on camera, or? Guess I'll do it here. No, you know, that just looks weird. I think I'll do it off. I'll stretch off camera, trust me. Okay, it is done. Thank you everyone. I like the new redeems you got going on. I appreciate it. I have updated them. I have more ideas in the works. You're so tall. No, I think that's just it's an optical illusion. How long did you work for this picture? This one right here, I've been working on, well, this is day number 3. Day number 2 was my birthday, but I did a bunch of random stuff there, so I would say I've been working on this for like 5 hours, 6 hours. Mel with the little face, okay. Como estés cómodo, pero si es necesario tomarse unos breves descansitos, of course. It looks amazing. Thank you so much, Dine. I don't know if you were here for the other drawings. I think it is good to stand up and stretch. So this is the first one that I did on stream, which is Bruno Mars. And then I did Fujikaze, a Japanese musician. And now I'm doing Michael Jackson. People voted on it on YouTube. I'm doing polls, and that's what they chose. Are you streaming today, Mel? The Bruno, yes. That might have been the best one yet, but I'm not done with this. Mel is panicking, unsure about the situation. The streaming situation is crazy. They are all really good. Thank you. I think so. Well, you know, You let us know. All have their own shine and highlights. Yeah, I want them to all be like a little bit different, especially for the background. And I think I'm gonna start becoming more free as I go along. Maybe I started kind of tight, and then I'll keep developing my style. What is that? I almost said sticker. They're the same thing. Stickers, emotes, emojis. What are you sending there, Mel? Just a little figure. Is there breaks? Ad break ends? Mel, are you in an ad right now? Confirm the information, please. I just want to make sure that I can trust the signs on here. I'm going to sleep now. I have to get up in 5 hours. See you. I hope you get some good sleep, and I will be streaming tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, Friday in the afternoon I will be here, so get some rest. May the clouds be with you. And thank you so much for that coffee. Emote says help. Does Mel need help? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, would you tell us? It's hard to change it with Mel. Mel, are you okay? Are you okay, Mel? No, it just doesn't hit the same. It's just very, very tiny. Yeah, I can't see it on this widget that I have. So if I want to see the names of any emotes, I have to go back to Twitch. Mel's pain. Mel is in serious pain. A big dilemma. To stream or not to stream? That is the question. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into the eye. Yeah, there's some changes that I need to make here. Melly, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Melly? That sounds a little bit better. Melly, would you tell us if you're okay? So Artixia, how long have you been teaching? Let's say how many years? Okay. I'm good. I will draw. Sounds good. It be good. Good news. And I see that Hechi is on day like 51 today. That kind of flew by. Now that I'm thinking about it. I remember when he was on day like 15. Have I been on Twitch for that long already? Twitch is just consuming my life now. "100 days almost." Yeah, he's on day he's on day like 51 or 52. 11.5 years. Okay, gotcha. So now I know what age you are, and you are still young. Forever young. All right. I believe the music has ended, so we will pick another video that is copyright free. French touch and disco house music. DMCA free, royalty free, DMCA free, worry free, no copyright strikes. Man, you better be right. Otherwise, I'm gonna be, of course, furious, but also devastated. All right. I'm curious about this French touch disco house video. That is 4 hours. You were working math on my age. Abuso is no abuse at all. It's just intelligence, Artixia. Alright, so this is kind of funky jazz type of music. I like it. Abuso de inteligencia. Pero por lo menos no es inteligencia artificial. George is showing off that he can math. Oh, I can math, guys. Don't get it twisted. Just because I draw doesn't mean I can't math. That's just a stereotype that should be left in the past. We here at Twitch can also be, artistic and smart. And heck, athletic. No, but in all seriousness, I'm not good at math. My record with math has been all over. It's like back in school, I was good at math one year and then bad the other, and it just kept switching off. I already told this, but my biggest math achievement was memorizing 73 digits of pi. This was back in 7th grade. I still have the certificate. But then that's it. That's when I peaked in math. I haven't seen, most of what I learned in math, I've never used. I've had to use the same 2 or 3 equations for everything. Says the man that knows 70-something digits of 73 digits of pi. Well, used to know back then. But somehow, I still memorize 20. They just get stuck in my head. 3.141592653589793238. It's just, rent-free in my mind. Even though I never have to use that number, it's somehow just stuck. Because seriously, when was the last time that you had to use pi? How often are you going around needing the information for the circumference of a circle? My daughter is great at spatial math, algebra, etc., but cannot handle numbers. Interesting. I think the most I didn't even get to what am I trying to think of? Calculus. I don't think I did calculus. I got to trigonometry, and I don't remember anything about that. I think algebra is like what most people remember. For your info, Tokyo means east of Kyoto. Before 1869, the emperor lived in Kyoto, although in 1604, samurai started ruling Japan in Edo, former Tokyo's name. Edo. There was one Japanese singer, I think Ado, A-D-O, that I reacted to like months ago, and she has a surprising voice. She's also an artist, says Mr. Krabby. It's like for the most part you either have the logical brain or the creative brain, right? Some people, of course, they have both or neither, I guess, or just a range. Everything is like a gradient. So that's why it's not, you often don't see it. If somebody that's like really creative, then maybe they're not great at numbers. That could be true. When I'm hungry, I might find I useful. All right, get out. Just please. What type of heavy jokes are those? No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. I do enjoy funny jokes like that. I should have a button here. At some point, like I said, the setup is at its most basic form, but I will have a button here with like, some cheering, some clapping, the sound effect, and others. Tokyo is the reverse of Kyoto. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I don't know if you heard that comment, but I was like, you can make both words with those letters. See, for some reason, I think the I needs to be a little bit closer to here. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, this had to be kind of darker. It's a chill type of day, you know what I mean? We can still talk about history, about numbers. I think a lot of the art streams on here talk about games, about video games and stuff like that. And so since I don't game, you're not gonna hear many conversations about gaming on here. But that means you can hear about everything else. That's gonna be my slogan. It looks like I'm not doing anything right now, but I'm trying to erase the glow in the eye. I have to move it slightly. There's something kind of weird about the American education system. Because I think the first grades, from like first to when you graduate high school, they are not that, like, it's not great compared to other countries, like even Colombia, right? I think school was way tougher here when I was growing up. Way more intense, so much more homework, and it was serious. But then college, I think there's more opportunities in the United States than in most other countries. And it could be that, in high schools, they tend to focus a lot in sports. They really reward like athletes, probably more than academics. Still thinking about pie. Had a beef and jalapeno pie last night. Still giving me hell. Well, beef and jalapeno, that is the that's the combination that is going to give you trouble. I think I have like a softer stomach, so I tend to stay away from spiciness, peppers and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan. But it's been a really long time since I had a pie. Here, I don't think there's that many pies here in Colombia. It's not a very common pastry. It's either like, you get cake or just something else that kind of resembles a pie, but it's just different. There's so many different kinds of pastries, even though most are based off the same ingredients, which is basically what you use to make bread. Is Artixia still here? I want to try to find more DJs here on Twitch. I think that's also a very cool community. Is the eye better? I think so. This is all just kind of dark. Because on my birthday stream, somebody recommended that I raid a DJ, and that was pretty cool. Good vibes in there. Okay, so I think the eye. What's the deal here? What is missing? What can I do? You have to be so precise with all the shapes, all the things. Here in Australia, we have so many savory pies: Asian curry fillings, cauliflower and broccoli in white sauce filling, chicken, beef, about a dozen minimum at every bakery. That sounds delicious. That sounds, man, I can't. I like talking about food, but it makes me so hungry. It literally, like, I'm a hungry lad, right? So I actually eat a lot, maybe more than, well, what appears, but just talking about it, I get so hungry. And, knowing that I don't have any of that here, it's like I start to crave it, and what am I gonna do? And listen, I'm all about being healthy and whatnot, but it's like you can't compare an apple, a banana, to a savory, delicious, homemade pie. I haven't had breakfast yet. I am starving now. Yeah, you've been awake for some time, and you haven't had your breakfast. What are you gonna eat? I actually almost never eat breakfast because I kind of wake up late, and so I just skip breakfast and go straight to lunch. It's cold here, so probably leave or have oatmeal. Nice and warming, yes. Good old oatmeal. Especially with warm milk. I'm an advocate of having cereal at night with warm milk. I don't know if that's controversial or a hot take. I get that the standard is cold milk, but if you heat it up, then it just maybe have it cold in the morning and warm at night. That is my advice. What is this? Okay. All right. Back to the art. This eye, though. I think it's still raining. So at this point, I think I'm just gonna skip basketball tonight and work on the art. Maybe it'll be a longer stream since I wasn't able to stream this week. And by the way, if people are here, before I thought I was gonna stream every day during the week, like Monday through Friday. But I'm gonna change that to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Maybe Saturday. Because I think it's too much to do it every day. can even go what? So let's say 2F over here, since this is gonna be dark anyway. Let's see, I wonder who else is streaming right now. Okay. Okay. And what happened with Artixia? She's still alive? I summoned thee, Artixia. Orchid. There's going to be an ad in 40 seconds. Okay, back to this. 2B. Ah, you're back. I was summoning you. I was thinking, what the heck? Where did she go? You haven't missed much. I am still drawing Michael Jackson, and it is still raining over here. It was sudden. a last minute phone call appeared. Okay. I see progress. I see changes. Yes. It's definitely easier to notice when you've been away. Because right now, you know, I just keep looking at it. It's harder for me to tell. But yeah, I'm basically going kind of from left to right, refining a little bit of the details. We may even go... What's the other one? 4B? Look at how small the 6B is. Tiny at this point. It's just a tiny little baby. Oh, there, now it focuses. See, now you can even see my like fingernails in high definition. So that's the 6B. Man, am I gonna have to use this one? I might as well. What a handsome man. Well, I think. It's looking more and more like Michael. It's fun-sized. Yes, it is fun-sized, but which is fine, but it gets more difficult to use. Like for my hand, I feel like you have to use more hand muscles for the smaller pencils, since you have less grip. You lose a little bit of control. That's what happens. That's not fair. Smaller size is difficult to manage. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh wow, you can actually see how dark that is. And I do have this, and I might have to use it. Let me see if this works. Que precisión, looking so refined. What a fancy grip. Yeah, this kind of... See, this helps having the pencil extender, but it makes it difficult to sharpen the pencil. So whenever I sharpen it, I think I have to take it out again. Okay. Yeah, because this, you know, this is tightened here in one direction, and when you sharpen the pencil, I think it goes the opposite direction, so it tries to loosen the pencil. So this goes higher. This is his shoulder over here. There is a very chalky, very dark graphite, almost like I'm using charcoal. You can definitely see the difference between this one and like the 4H. Tell me you draw without telling me you draw. And I am telling you I'm not going. You're the best. I forget how the song goes. Thing that ever. There's no way I could. No, 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 no way. No, 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 I'm not living without you. I ain't living without you. Something like that. I forget the song completely, but. Music, save me. Save me from the great embarrassment. You can 100%. I'm curious. How's streaming over at YouTube? It's good. You know, in terms of like views. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower than Twitch. But the good thing is that, you know, I can still monetize. If it weren't for the music, I don't know how it's gonna go. And it just kind of keeps accumulating the views. But yeah, I like streaming on both. It's not as good of a community, to be honest. And also because, you know, most people that follow me on YouTube do it because of the reactions. So they're mostly there for the music and not for the art. Whereas here, you know, everyone's here for the art. So there's definitely some differences, but I say if you can do both, then try doing both. You will grow, you know, very little, especially at first, but I think you will grow nonetheless in both. I haven't heard Sarai. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. I think it's, yeah, it's spelled like that, but without the H. I wonder what she's up to. Maybe she's busy. But yeah, she's usually here. It's one of the few people from Colombia that I know they're watching, right? Everyone else is mostly from the United States, I would say. I'm gonna do a little bit of a gradient here and see how it looks. I believe you're working your way to evolve your channel and add your art to it. I think it's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, that's the idea. I'm still gonna continue with the music reactions, of course, but I want to add art so that people know that I can do it, that I'm also an artist. Sarai, yes. I had a student called Sarahi. That's why I wrote it like that. Sarahi? Sarahi? Muscle memory, I guess. Yeah, I didn't even know about that name until recently. It's like a Middle Eastern type of name. Let's go to the top of the hair. See, I'm gonna try to sharpen this with the pencil holder. I can't do it. I have to take it out. I always forget what direction I put this. Pronounce Sarai. Sarai. Sarai? And we might be in trouble here. I tightened this so hard that now it's... There we go. Oh God, no! I don't know, she told me she was half Mexican, but I'm not sure about the origin of the name. Are most of your students from Puerto Rico? I mean, probably. I don't know why I'm asking. Strong grip. Oh, you have to really tighten this. Like I really have to use a lot of my force, otherwise it just comes out. I am thinking. I am measuring. So I think I'm going to continue here with the nose. That's very important. Drink some water. I am almost out of water. Sometimes I wish I could zoom in to the actual drawing, to the paper, like how I zoom in with the picture. I fail at grip strength. Others, I'm good. Okay, and yeah, most are. Some come from the USA, might have one parent from island like Dominican Republic, but there's always a Puerto Rican parent involved. Makes sense. When I first arrived at the US, I don't know if you were here for that story, my upbringing, I was in a Puerto Rican community. It was kind of weird because, you know, my whole life, I was 8 years old, so all I knew was Colombia. And then I found myself in this school that was like half Puerto Ricans, the other half white kids, right? And then like a small percentage of outliers like myself, right? From Colombia or different countries, maybe a few Asians here and there, but it was mostly just those two. It's like Puerto Ricans and Dominican Republics, or Dominicans. And so I had to learn their customs, a little bit of the language, aside from English, because in Puerto Rico people say things a little bit different. They use the L a lot. Puerto Rico, like that, like almost like you have something in your mouth. And for me, the school bus in Spanish was just like el bus or la ruta, and they used to call it la guagua, right? And it's just like all these weird things that I was learning. But hey, I made it. Look, Mom, I made it. This weather is making me very, very lazy. I'm not gonna lie. We don't go Puerto Rico. We go Puerto Rico. Ah, okay. It's like what? Sometimes you use the R and sometimes the L. So what the heck? And I think in Colombia, our Spanish is very kind of standard. There's not that much of an accent, especially if you're from Bogota, where I'm from. Lambadismo. That's what it's called. Is it really? Hadn't heard of that word. So I think when you hear me speak in Spanish, it's like there's almost no accent, I don't think. Do you know any other Colombian artist here on Twitch aside from Andrea? Cuando se cambia la L por la R se llama rotacismo. Rotacismo. Okay. Hey, I'm learning. These are some of the things that you never go over. So now I'm being kind of careful with where I do the shadows. being more precise now. I'm surprised Doodles hasn't showed up. And then when she does show up, she's gonna be like, man, why wasn't I here earlier? And I'm gonna say, Doodles, why are you late, Doodles? I do remember an artist, but I can't remember if they are in Colombia or Colombian. Okay. So they may be Colombian, but they're living somewhere else. Your English has no accent either. I guess you can understand Bostonian accent. Also, when I speak here on stream, I think I try to be more clear than what I would be normally talking, right? If I were in the street. I try to be clear for the viewers. And Boston accent, Boston. I think they try to exaggerate with some of the words. A bit like that, like a... I don't know, I'm starting to sound like Arnold. But it's, you just say like Boston. I do think it's a very good English in Boston, because it was one of the first places that was colonized by the British. It just looks like my hand is shaking, but I'm erasing. I'm surprised how well you can erase with this. Even though I've made this the super dark, you can still erase it. I'm gonna clean my hand a little bit. I think you do have a lovely accent when you speak Spanish, and you do have a pretty nice English intonation too. Thank you, thank you. Es que también cuando hablo español lo trato de hablar claro para que la gente me entienda. ¿Ves? Que no hayan dudas, preguntas, misterios. It's almost 7 already. Let's check in on the group here. Alright, so it may still happen. The game. Pero el acento colombiano se escucha maravilloso. Creo que es de los mejores acentos para el español. De hecho, no, ¿cuál otro país tú dirías que tiene un mejor acento en español? Pues se supone que el mejor debería ser el de España. Pero como en España hablan así, tienen como el... No sé si esto tenga, vale, una palabra específica para hablar así, como el español, pero pues en Colombia hablamos, ¿sí? Ok, ok. Let's get this guy over here. El streamer de Colombia que pensaba se llama Holographic O. Okay. Let me write that down. Look them up. Holographic. Daniel, your resident mecha artist. I'm here. I'll give him a follow just in case. He's an artist, so I will follow all the artists. Ads are gonna start in 20 seconds. 16 seconds now. 12 seconds. I'm just here to have fun, draw cute girls and robots, and one day I'll build my own real Gundam. Follow. Había otro chico, pero no recuerdo su user. Hace mucho que no lo veo. Oniroscopio. Let's see. Oniroscopio. I wonder what that means. Colombian artist, okay. Likes dark art, symbolism, literature, black metal, and other strange things. Come in and let's chat. Okay, fine. I will follow. All right, back to the fine arts here. Smooth. Okay, first. Feel much better with a full belly. Well, that is good. But see, now I'm hungry now. And there is no cheese bread. Olvidé que soy mod, ¿Cómo pudiste olvidarlo, Artixia? Mi primera mod. Mi mod leal. Eres mi mod leal. Ah, ¿soy mod? Pude haber hecho el shoutout desde el principio. Ay, qué pena. Pay will have my head. Yeah, Pay does not F around. So, you all best be on your best behavior. She started a new painting yesterday. I think it was a panda commission. Something about the space here. And also this may be too dark. I have to be kind of light here. Yep, that is the perfect emote for that situation. You know what's concerning? I actually think I lost a follower today. So instead of going up, I'm going down. Somehow. Have I already reached my peak here on Twitch? That's what I'm saying. How's that even possible? See, I saw the bamboo piece, so that for the panda, yeah, I think he commissioned that piece. Yeah, I mean, I'm just joking. It's whatever. Like, I'm not worried about it, but still, I'm thinking, how could this be? We will find the culprit and get to the bottom of this. I don't know if there's a way to do that. How do you know who has unfollowed, you know? Thank you, Streamlabs, for that. Some people do that, though. It's not the quality of the streaming. Some people are just bored and act strangely accordingly. Maybe they followed by accident at the beginning or under pressure. I see that a lot when people get raided. and they get like this burst of new followers just immediately. Before even watching the new streamer, they just hit follow. And so maybe it's one of those people that followed and now they're gone. Artixia, do you mod for any other channels? If I can ask that. Yeah, maybe sometimes the raider does talk a bit about who they are raiding, if they know them. I mod Andreas. Ah, okay. Sometimes I follow recommended streamer that is not streaming at the time, so I will know when they are on to watch them and then decide whether I will continue to follow or not. That could be it. Well, whatever the situation, I wish them the best, and I hope they're happy, wherever they are. I hold no grudges. Okay, we go up. Uso comilla because I once fell asleep while watching Andrea and I started banning a viewer multiple times for a while. So how do you... No! Like, did you fall asleep with your hand on the keyboard? I mean, if that's the case, then it could have been worse, right? You could have, you know, deleted the channel. But yeah, you're still, I mean, if you're still mod, then you're mod. You're full mod. Otherwise, she would have fired you, I guess. Or relieved you of your services, rather. That's actually funny. I mean, at the time, I'm sure you were nervous and freaking out. But now you can laugh about it a little bit. See, sometimes I wonder if I have actually made progress today. And I know I have, but it doesn't look like it at times. I felt so bad. She knew I must have fallen asleep. She told me they were rolling, laughing. You have. Okay. I guess I have. That hair refinement is mm. I get tired of sitting down for this long. My butt. I don't know how people do, like. Do you put like extra cushions on the seats? How do people do it? I already feel my butt like getting numb. Levántate y camina. No, it's fine. It's fine. I got up. Oh wow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'll do it. I'll do it. So that was pretty cool, huh? Oh, that was actually on time with the song. Hydration. I need to get more water though. Lida, you came in and at an interesting moment. What the hell is happening now? I just came here and this is what I see. George dancing. It's a beautiful moment to come into the stream, I would argue. Man, I got moves. Pero toma agüita. I did. I was dancing around because I had to stretch my legs. It was all legal anyways, you know, all the dancing that I did. See, maybe that's what it is. This kind of goes down a little bit more. Yes, yes. Kind of like that. Yeah, I see. By the way, I like your haircut. Thank you very much. I still feel weird, but I'll get used to it. I think I look like I don't know, a bit like nerdy with hair like this. George had the stiffy syndrome, needed to shake it off. I wouldn't call it that, but you know, people may take it as something different. I had like the stuck syndrome. It was censored with a chair. Oh wow. What the heck, Artixia? You're out here making me look like some sort of pervert. When in reality, I'm just drawing. And out of all the people I could be drawing while you're saying that, and it's Michael Jackson. Okay. Uh-huh. That's what they all say. So, Lida, what's up with you? What's going on? Yeah, I think that is better. Artixia, bórralo, pero de tu mente. Is there basketball today? Let me see. It's looking kind of doubtful. Too busy, but always making time for a friend. You've got a friend in me, doo-doo, doo-doo. You've got a friend in me, doo-doo, doo-doo. When you're lonely, up ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, doo-doo, doo. You just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you've got a friend in me, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. You got a friend in me. Okay. Might have lost a few followers there. That's fine. Pero es que no pensé así, lo tomé muy tarde, qué pena. It's fine, it's fine. I just don't want to get banned on Twitch, you know? Oh, 2 timeouts. No, don't worry. Let's do something over here. This needs more detail, of course, but also more contrast. There's a lot of things. And also, I'm not sure about these shapes over here. Self-ban for 5 minutes. Oh, you don't have to. It's really not necessary. You had pure intentions. You know, it's kind of looking like he has bunny ears or something. I may have to rethink this. The contrast is coming out nicely. In some of the parts, yes, but others I feel like I still I need more. Okay, I'm just gonna go with my instinct for the background then. See if the light is coming from here, then all right. So we're gonna say that the light is gonna come from here. Maybe I will go like this. So Artixia, I don't know if you were here when I was saying this, but at first I thought I was gonna stream Monday through Friday, every day of the week, but I'm finding that is simply too much. So from now on, I'm gonna stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday. They just cut off that song right in the middle. Good thing it's a whip. Yes, work in progress. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and occasional Saturday noted. Yes. Around the same time in the afternoon. I think that's a more reasonable schedule because otherwise it's too much for me, right? Might get burned out. And also I think, you know, people don't want to watch probably anyone for that many days, you know. You will get tired of seeing my face every day. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, occasional Sunday here noted. Yep, that exactly right, Hermit. And also, of course, you know, 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Hanukkah, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Possible stream schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday occasionally. Yes. Oh, just write in your notes. Possible stream. A period. No other information added. You're trying to pin it on here? I have never pinned a comment on Twitch. At least I don't think I have. See, this is the type of art that requires so much like grind, just absolute grind. And sometimes you feel like you're not going anywhere because you don't see that many changes, as opposed to people that work in color, right? You see the painting start to come to life, and it may be easier like adding color, putting other color on. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. I fear there is something still missing with the eye. I can't find it. So basketball, I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Usually we start playing around like 7:45 or 8. But since it's been kind of rainy, hold on, let me pause the music. It's not raining anymore, but it's gonna be wet because it's outside court. So it's gonna be all mushy and wet out there. Slippery even. Oh my god, I have to fix this eye. What's wrong with the eye? It's hard to explain, but just like little things here. It's really hard to give you an answer, but some things that I'm noticing are off. It's like this part should be darker. Artexia, I have to ask you a very important question, and I hope you answer with complete and utter honesty. Are you there? Hit me! I will always be honest. Have you ever seen one of my reactions on YouTube? And that's what it was right there. Nope. I did follow. Yep. We heard the gasp from across the room. But I haven't gotten to see any yet. Even I have watched. Even Shy Hermit Crab has watched the reactions. So at this point, I am out of words. That's all. That's all I wanted to ask. Carry on. You said to be honest. Yeah, and I appreciate the honesty. I am just surprised. I should start like a challenge for that, but I don't know what to give away. I don't have the funds to give away anything substantial right now, but I don't think anyone will ever do it, so I might as well say like I'll give you a car, allegedly, if you watch every single reaction that I have done. I don't think it's possible. There is no way anyone would do it, and also because there is such a diversity of genres. I will, I promise. You will? You will watch every single reaction? You really don't have to. In fact, for your health, I advise against it. It'll be too many hours. Even when you subscribe to YouTube channels, they do not tell you when a new one comes on. Very annoying. I mean, it does if you hit the bell. And in my case, I publish videos every day in the morning. In the morning for me. So if you hit the bell, you're gonna get the notification every time I publish a video. That is what I am doing wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that is an important step, because if you don't hit the bell, then YouTube might hide the channel for months. And that's what happens sometimes. And people comment on my videos like, hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a long time. And meanwhile, I have been publishing videos daily. I am actually curious about your reaction videos. Well, if you're gonna watch a video, then I would recommend a song that you like, or a genre, right? I don't know what type of music you listen to, but I'm sure you will find something for you. Okay, let's move on to this eye. There's something I did like I got wrong over here. There's something about this curl. I'm actually curious. I am a mystery jukebox. Well, that is kind of mysterious. That doesn't give me many hints. What could that be? Whenever I think of jukebox, though, that brings me back to music from the 1970s. Okay. Means I can listen to pretty much anything? Anything? Did you say? Now I'm trying to think of like something really interesting. I did a reaction to... do you have a favorite reaction? Ah, man, I don't... It's hard to say because there's been so many. And, like, I'm mostly saying that for the songs. Like, I have enjoyed the songs. I don't know about the reaction. But I do have a favorites playlist on my channel. And also I have one called the Golden Cloud Awards, which is basically an award that I give to the best videos that I have watched. So there's like 90 videos on there. And yeah, there's been a lot. But if you want to take a look at that playlist, maybe it'll be a good indication. The Golden Cloud Awards. I have to listen to your Joanne Baez reaction. I haven't heard that track for ages. That's actually the first time I had heard of or is it Joan? Is it Joan or Joanne? I forget how it goes, but I haven't reacted to her since. And actually that reaction I did on my main channel a long time ago, and then I re-uploaded it to the Classics channel. Yeah, and I think the song you're talking about, she wrote it for or about Bob Dylan. I think that's how it goes. Joan. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. I'm checking the messages here. Alright, I guess I will wait until 8 and see if I have basketball. I am getting hungry though. That's right, so it was about Bob Dylan. How many reactions have you ever did of Michael Jackson? I think only 3. On my classics channel, I did one a long time ago. It was for the song Beat It. Recently, I did one of the song Human Nature, which was originally from, I think, 1985-ish, but they just released a music video for it like a week ago, right after 40 years. So I reacted to that one, and maybe one more. Diamonds and Rust. Yeah, that's the song of by Joan. But I'm definitely gonna do more Michael Jackson reactions at some point. But yeah, I think I have done over 3,300 reactions in the past 2.5 years. It's around I forget exactly, maybe like 2,500 on my main channel. On the classics channel, maybe about 300, and on the beatbox channel another like 400 or 500. It's a lot. It's a lot of music floating in my head. A lot of videos. Right now, I'm trying to think of the song by Joan. I don't remember it that well. Like I said, I reacted to that a long time ago. I think it was somewhere along the lines of Joni Mitchell, somebody like that. Dun, 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 dun. When did you turn a decade since you're doing this? When do you turn a decade since you're doing this? Similar style, yes. Oh, to Joni. When do you turn a decade since you're doing this? Like, when is my 10-year anniversary of doing the reactions? I started in 2023. So in 2033 would be 10 years, if that's what you're asking, Lida. Very poetic, like Dylan. But I have never reacted to Bob Dylan. I have heard some of his songs, but I've never reacted to him. And some of the other songs I don't know, because he has just been like a ghostwriter for those songs. And didn't really get the recognition for them. Yes, since when you started. Yep. So I started the channel August of 2023. So this year is going to be 3 years. And I'll probably still be doing it, you know, in 7 years. Dun, 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 dun. I have to fix this a little bit over here. It'll be a long way for sure, but I think I can do it. There's some people that started that long ago. I think the first reaction videos that I've seen are from like, yeah, maybe like 10 years ago. They were ahead of their time. And most people that are in the reaction community, they started in the pandemic in 2020. And I started late. I should have started in the pandemic because things just kept getting more difficult with monetization and all this stuff. So if you got started earlier in the pandemic, you probably have a lot of followers right now and you are doing well. Dun 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 dun. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. If I ever have kids, maybe I will even do reaction videos with my kids. if I ever have kids. You see the title of the video, yeah, showing my son Billie Jean for the first time. And if I don't have kids, then I guess I could do reactions with pets. Oh, showing my dog Rocky Billie Jean for the first time. That'll be interesting and cute to see. Yes. With either the kid or the dog. Did you know that right now Michael Jackson has the #1 song and the #1 movie in the world? That is GOAT status right there. No one else could do it. With the kid, of course. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So far, I have enjoyed this playlist. Some people watching on YouTube, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I hope you're doing great. He was super talented. Yeah, Bob Dylan. What is your favorite song by Bob Dylan? I can't think of a lot. Mostly I know Like a Rolling Stone. The eyebrow. He has a very particular voice. It's a little bit hard to get used to. I think he would have been way more popular if he had a different voice. Even though I think it's good to be original, like I'm not saying he should have. Because his voice is what makes him who he is. But if he had like a more commercial voice, then he would have been more well known. Because the older generations, they of course they know who Bob Dylan is, right? Everyone's like, yeah, this is Bob Dylan. But you can ask most people now and they're not gonna know his name compared to other people. Michael Jackson, yeah, he was a prodigy. You're simply never gonna see anyone close to Michael Jackson because the pressure is too high. You see a lot of like kids that grow up musicians and that they have a lot of promise, and you think they're gonna be able to keep up, and they just don't. It's too hard nowadays. Like I think a good example was Justin Bieber. People were saying back in the days like, no, this is the greatest artist. And Justin Bieber was like 15 years old. And then, for several reasons, he had to back away. Probably like a Rolling Stone, but my hippie self liked early anti-establishment songs. A lot of those for sure. Anti-establishment, anti-war. It's what people did back in 1960, like late 60s to early 70s. Oh wow. Jeff, thank you so much for that donation. Jeff Quinn. Are you watching right now? Oh, I mean, I see Jeff on here. Maybe that's your... But I really appreciate that. I don't know if you watch my reactions or you're here for the art, but either way, I thank you. I definitely have to smooth some of these areas more so that it looks a bit more realistic. Unofficial raid. Saturn, hello, welcome in. Is there an actual raid? Hey, hello everyone. Who is... What the heck? Ah, it's an unofficial. Okay, so you came to say hello, but I see. Welcome in, Cement, Timothy. How are thee? We have come to raid. Ink has caused us to boycott. Please stand by for our arrival. Now I have a migraine, all thanks to you. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in. How is everybody? I am drawing Michael Jackson. So this is from Ink, you're saying? Go to YouTube. You're telling Timothy. Enjoy your free 8 viewers. Well, that's 8 viewers that I didn't have before, so I will take those. And thanks for that follow, Tim. Hello, Riptide. How goes it? How are you doing on this lovely Thursday afternoon for me? My time zone. Yes, boycott Ink. With the I could see you with the pitchforks. It's dude shooting gun. You guys are going off the rails, let me tell you. Hey, read my message from Saturn. I believe I did. Did I not? Well, let me double check the information here. No, I did. No, we're just requesting Rickrolls. Gotcha. Anyway, you can say Ink needs to change song request feature. Yes. Is that Rick Astley? You little peach. Oh, I have to close this over here. How was the stream of Ink? Thank you for that follow, Saturn. Say these two things. We need it. Fix the sound system. I have said that. Fix a song request system. Is that good enough? Oh no, he's still stream. Okay. So he just kicked you guys out? What did you do? How bad behaved are you that you got kicked out of a streamer that's still streaming? You left on your own accord? Oh, you're boycotting? Is that? Something like that? Yes, okay. I'm the mod there. We all left. Best PA system sounding voice known to man. I do what I can, you know. So I'm glad you guys are here. However, I don't want to kick you out, but I'm warning you. I will be ending stream soon. You have clipped? You dare clip me? On a Thursday? Going to lurk. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Mr. Krabby. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, go and check out the reaction if you're interested. I will be here tomorrow. He need it. Yep, I do dare. You guys are talking like reminds me of Kevin from The Office in that episode where he's just making everything short. Pay by the way. Hello. I think I got in all the O's. Guys, we gotta use the hydrate for George. I think you do. I am very thirsty. Haircut? I did. About 4 hours ago. I got a haircut. Oh no, more at this point. How long have I been streaming? It was like 6 hours ago. He needs water! Trust! Yep, I figured it was getting too crazy, you know, with the sports and everything. I want to have more freedom in my face. I have terrible news. We are out of water. Very spiffy. Well, if you say so, I appreciate it. I do kind of feel weird at first with the haircuts. What are you up to, Pei? Go get water, boy! See, I'm gonna end the stream soon, so... Just got back from a walk. Nice. It's always good to take a walk on the wild side. Will you be streaming tonight? Just gonna check my messages here because I'm wondering if there is basketball tonight because it was raining, so people probably were like, you know. I guess I will wait 15 minutes. And that's it. BRB, I'm gonna get water myself. Okay. You're streaming later. I will try to tune in, okay? I don't want to break my streak record. I saw a movie, A Complete Unknown, Bob Dylan true story on my flight from Amsterdam to Osaka. His music is awesome. Hadn't heard of that movie. Very cool. I'll probably try to check it out at some point. Yeah, because we were just talking about Bob Dylan before the unofficial raid. We're talking about music here, guys. You know, Michael Jackson, Bob Dylan, Justin Bieber, you name it. And Bob Dylan is, I would say, underrated, especially by the new generation. Nobody knows who he is if you're born, after 2000, and it's a shame. It's a shame, I tell you. Alright, so I'm gonna smooth some of this. Did Artixia fall asleep, or are you still here? I'm kind of taking it easy today, just kind of one of those days. I spent the whole week trying to fix the music, and I failed. I am not able to do it, so it is what it is. Oh, but I should have. This was. I should have done this a while ago. I'm gonna give a shout out to Ink Figures. We are dealing with. Shout out. Ink. I think it's just Ink Figures. Send it. It worked, okay. Good. I've been playing kind of the same music for the past 4 hours. But that's fine. I mean, I still have to work on the nose, the mouth, but I think I got a lot done today. Mostly working on the contour of the face and the eyes. smooth some of this dark area over here. Although by smoothing it, it loses a bit of its darkness. So then I have to go back. I am getting hungry. Okay. And now some darkness. Is that too far to the left? Hydrate, says Cement. Can do, kind of. Hey, read my message? I did. Well, you didn't do the posture redeem, you only did the hydrate redeem, but not the posture redeem. But I still fixed it anyway. So it's kind of a little bit complicated because I have my sketchbook on my lap. So I kinda have to, you know, slouch a little bit. But then as soon as I get up, I'm walking around the house like this. Cement, do you do any art? Oh my god. Hey. Hey. Please. Okay. You heck. Alright, so balloon art, the first the first ever redeem for that. And in order to get set up for the balloon art, I first have to pee really bad. So I will be right back. Please stand by. A few moments later.